I had never been to a border community before, so I didn't understand the realities that are faced so close to the border and on both sides, and the people who cross or try to cross, and the people who have compassion for those who need help to survive.
Since 1988, BorderLinks has been introducing groups and individuals from all over the U.S. to the realities of migration and the impact of U.S. immigration policies on the borderlands. Participants in BorderLinks programs range in age from high school to retired. Most groups come for 1 week. BorderLinks provides housing in its dorms and meals in its kitchen. The last part of the BorderLinks experience is an action planning time. We believe education alone is not sufficient. Once our eyes are open to injustices related to migration, we must act.
A meaningful part of the experience has been to actually see faces of the persons about which we're studying. So now you bring humanity to the table as opposed to looking at people from a distance.
On delegations, we take them on walks in the desert where migrants cross. Oftentimes we'll leave water for people who are crossing in the desert. We also visit with community partners here in Tucson who are either allied with or are led by people who are directly impacted by border enforcement or immigration policies.
Well, it is really important for us to take them to Operation Streamline, where immigrants are being deported at a very fast track, and action planning is an opportunity for them to really see themselves back in their homes and how they are able to plug into the communities that they are involved with.
There's still a lot of vagueness, I think, or a lack of understanding that I couldn't have even named without coming and seeing it for myself.
It's been some very touching times. We have some people who come from oppressed communities, and so it's tapped into those emotions of being silenced. We have persons who are struggling with his or her own privilege, and what is my ownership in this? Our time of reflection allows us to surface those as a group.
My contribution is to get people to look for the truth. I think it's important to begin the dialogue. It's not an end-all. It's not as if I can, in 2 hours, teach them all the history of immigration and all of it, but at least to get them to look at another perspective and to invite them to do research, because that's really the bottom line. It's a responsibility we have not to be ignorant.